Welcome to Rexburg, Idaho. My name is Jake, and I'm currently learning the Samoan language. I'm using the book Gagana Samoa by my good friend Mr. Hunkin. The beginning of his name is very difficult to pronounce. Well, a few disclaimers. If you don't have the book, you basically, this just seems like a bunch of gibberish. So if you want to follow along, you got to go online and get the book. Uh, but if you have the book, this could be pretty helpful. Um, Basically, I just am going to go through the lessons that I'm trying to learn on my own right now. And my hope is that I can get a few of my Samoan and Pali friends to find the mistakes that I'm trying to figure out. The book is pretty comprehensive, but there's a few things that, you just can't put everything in a book. So my hope is that I'll be able to get some Samoan support and some comments about what I'm saying incorrectly, because that's the biggest difficulty, is feedback and figuring out am I actually saying this correctly. So if you got a book, follow along. If not, you should probably exit out. This isn't going to make any sense unless you speak Samoan, in which case it might not make sense either, because I can't speak very well, but let's give it a try. We're learning about the terms this, that, these, and those. This is Lesson 3. And the thing that's interesting, like, you don't really think about this as an English speaker much, but the term this and these, if I was to say I have this, that would probably mean that I was actually holding it. I have this in my hand. If you said I have that, you would not be holding it. You'd be further away. I have that. That is my car. And then the same is true for these and those. I have these. Like, I don't know, I picture in my mind like a guy walking with a big barrel of apples or something. I have those. The barrel of apples is probably on the ground. He's pointing to it. So if we can remember that, it'll help us understand the rest. Here's the first conversation. Talanoanga. This takes place at the shopping center. Olea le fale la lei. Ole mata Samoa. Aya le fale lea. Ole fale mele. Ofia le fale povi. Lea. At the butcher's. Olea le ne mea. Ole itu mamoe. Olea le ne mea. Le na mea. Olea le na mea. Ufasi puaa. Eva ai le tapuvai puaa la lei. Okay, so what we're trying to look at from these is, like, I stumble on them because they're so closely alike. The terms la lei, lea, lea, lene, lena, la lei. So all of these are pretty much the Samoan versions of this, that, these, and those. It's helpful because there are 6 of them, and it really hasn't explained this yet. Maybe one of you guys can explain it. There are 6, but they go into 3 categories, so 2 seem to be interchangeable. Lene and Lea both refer to something that you're in possession of. It's the equivalent of this is mine, or Lene, Lea. Both refer to something that you're in very close proximity to. Lena and Lele, both of these also something that you're close to, but it's sort of in the middle. There's 3, so there's close, middle, and then the furthest is Lila and Lale. So both these terms mean the same thing. I don't know why there's 2. Maybe it's a Matai thing. I don't think so, though. So lena, lele, lela, and lale. Okay. So the plurals we'll talk about in a bit. Let me think if there's anything else. Demonstratives. Yeah, this is kind of cool. You can talk about, you can use the term a demonstrative before or after the noun that they're modifying. So, what is this thing? Olea mea. This thing. Ole mea lea. I probably shouldn't have talked about that. Basically, lenai, lea, lena, these terms can go before or after the noun they modify. Pretty simple. This is pretty straightforward for any Samoan speaker. Olea is they call it an idiomatic expression used when answering someone's call. Olea, what? Basically. Okay. Sorry, I have a runny nose. Okay. So, if we look at the practice, olea lene mea, ole wati lene mea. So both of the speakers there use the term lene when referring to the object. So I would assume that that means that both of the people are in very close proximity to the clock that they're referring to. Olea lene mea, ole wati lene mea. Second, olea la la, olea lela mea, ole lau lau lela. The same thing. Lela refers to the furthest of the distances that we can talk about using the terms that they've given us. So apparently both of these speakers are pretty far away from the clock, and they're both talking about it. Olea lela mea. What is that? Pretty far away. Ole lau lau. Oh damn, different. Yeah, ole lau lau lela. They're referring to a table. What is that? It is a table, that thing. Second one, third, olea lena mea, ole penny lene mea. So here you have two speakers using two different demonstratives. So the first says, olea lena mea. What is that? And that's the middle one. What is that? And the speaker, well, the answer to the question says, ole penny lene mea. Lene. The first one says lena, the second one says lene. So what that means, in my mind, is that it's as if I'm sitting here, and the guy's sitting a little ways away from me. I say, ole lena mea. And he's holding the pen, and I'm looking at it, I'm probably pointing at it, and then he looks up at me, holds up the pen. Ole penny lene mea. Lene, because he actually has it, while I'm like at a distance pointing at it. Last one, olea lea mea, ole tusi lena mea. So the first speaker says lea, second speaker says lena. So I just had like a thought. I think that the two forms might refer to pronouns. Maybe it's about ownership, but I don't know. That's a completely different thing. Okay, I only got like 40 seconds left. Olea lea mea. So the first one has it in possession of. It's like holding up. Olea lea mea. What is this? I'm holding it. And the second person, ole tusi lena mea. So didn't get to plurals, but that's the first test to see if these videos will work. Thanks for listening so far. Got to get the book to understand. If not, hope you speak someone you can help.